Anabolic steroids, beta blockers, and stimulants are all performance enhancing drugs. Evaluate whether a 100-meter sprinter may consider taking each of these performance enhancing drugs. This is quite a nice question in terms of the structure because it's quite clear what's going to be part of each of our main three paragraphs. So we're going to have one paragraph on steroids, one on beta blockers, and one on stimulants. For our first paragraph, we're going to discuss steroids, and for our points, we can say anabolic steroids improve muscle strength or muscle mass. So that's all we need to put in terms of showing our knowledge of anabolic steroids. For AO2, for our explanation, increased muscle strength will lead to increased power and speed, which will give a 100-meter sprinter a greater chance of winning a race or event. So we're showing an explanation there of how anabolic steroids are going to help a 100-meter sprinter. Evaluation: steroids can increase the performer's chance of winning, and this can lead to greater fame and fortune. For example, prize money or sponsorship opportunities in the future. This may mean that the benefits of taking this performance enhancing drug outweigh the costs. So this evaluation is more focused on whether the 100-meter runner should be taking steroids. So we know they're probably going to help their performance, but should they be taking them? And this particular point here, this particular evaluation is showing a reason for them taking anabolic steroids. The next paragraph will focus on beta blockers. Beta blockers slow down heart rate. Slowing down the heart rate will make the sprinter feel calmer, but this will have a negative effect on their reaction time at the start of the race. So we're showing and giving an example here of what beta blocker is going to do to this 100-meter runner and how they're going to have a negative effect on performance. Evaluation AO3: not only will beta blockers not have a positive impact on performance, but athletes are also often asked to take drugs tests, meaning that the sprinter will have a high chance of being caught and experiencing a ban or reputational damage. So once again, we're weighing up whether the sprinter should be taking performance enhancing drugs as part of our evaluation point. And this particular AO3 point here looks at one of the reasons why performers shouldn't take PEDs. The final paragraph is going to be on stimulants. So for AO1, stimulants increase heart rate or alertness. So I'm showing some knowledge of this drug. An increase in alertness will mean that the sprinter reacts quicker to the gun at the start of the race. This will ultimately give them a better chance of winning. So I'm showing an explanation here of what stimulants will do to the 100-meter runner. And for our evaluation, again, I'm going to be looking at the advantages or negatives of taking performance enhancing drugs. So many athletes may take PEDs without getting caught. Therefore, the sprinter may as well do this in order to level the playing field and give themselves a chance of succeeding. So this evaluation point is saying that if other sprinters within the race or within this particular event are regularly taking stimulants, then if a performer doesn't, then they're giving themselves an unfair advantage. So it perhaps could be the only way to level the playing field.